Yo, what's up, guys? It's ENTP Nurture. Look, in this video, I'm going to tell you how I changed my life in 6 years or so, and how do you actually use the self help? How do you use MBTI? How do you use OPS to actually change your life the way you want to change? All right. The biggest mistake that you would be probably doing, that I did, is just like reading a lot of stuff and just trying to like prepare yourself and just gathering knowledge. You become like a gatherer. So the way, or if you go on the other side, you kept just you if you want to be on the other side of the coin, you're basically just like doing, but not actually improving. you know so you're someone who like goes head first, just starts doing it, but because you don't have the technique, you don't have the knowledge, you don't have the skill, you just keep failing and you just wonder, okay, why am I not succeeding? you know so in this video, I'm going to explain exactly what to do. So the step number one, think of it like a game, right? You have to choose your adventure. So most people don't even choose their adventure. They just have an idealistic view of what society wants them to be, or become rich, or become healthy, get an amazing wife, get a kid, whatever. And that's about it. Everyone is just going around this golden goose that has been popularized by the society. Now, what adventure I'm telling you to choose is basically what you really want. you know so for me, and it doesn't have to be like this noble pursuit. All right. For me, the way I got into self-help is literally because I wanted to get a girlfriend, right? I just wanted to get a girlfriend. I just wanted to be a guy worthy of getting a girl. That's it. And that's how I started. And don't worry, your initial goal might be something as selfish or lame as this. However, this will, once you kind of hit this, you'll get a like new goal. And once you get that, you'll get another new goal, which is more bigger, grander. Once you get that, you get more goal. Because uh, the size of the goal that you're willing to pursue directly is proportional to your self confidence, or the amount of stuff you feel you're able to accomplish right now. you know if you have a goal of becoming like Elon Musk, like a trillionaire, but you don't feel like you don't feel like you can even pay your month's rent, like this goal might seem good, it might motivate you for like some time, but then you'll just lose interest because it's not proportional to it. There's something that you actually want. All right. So you have to get that first. Okay, what do you want right now? Do you want to earn more money? Do you want to get a amazing beautiful girlfriend, or do you want to get more healthy, fit, muscular, ripped? Whatever it is, that is your step number one. Choose it, right? Second is start doing it. All right. Just start doing it. Trust me. Just start it. And once you start, you will start facing problems. Here's the step 3. Now you'll start facing a problem. Here's a problem, right? And this is you just happy chilling. This will come like hit you, boom, you become sad, right? And in this state where you are sad, this is when I kind of relied on the self-help thingy. This is when I went and gone, okay, just give me something that will that will get me out of the state and make me happy again. And that is basically the way I approach self-help. I do consume a lot of self-help, but the only stuff that I ever keep using is the stuff that I read when I was sad and like looking for solutions online. Something, just give me something that works, right? And then when you found that thing, you kept using it, it becomes part of your identity, and then you become happy again, right? So don't just watch self-help because you want to, and you can try to avoid it, but the point I want to emphasize in this video is that all the stuff that you're going to face, all the problems, the suffering is inevitable, right? Because you're trying to pursue a materialistic goal or a spiritual goal, whatever. So there is going to be suffering because there's a lot of attachment. So this is inevitable. So where self help comes in is when you're going through suffering. When you're going through suffering, then self help comes in. Then whatever you're consuming will sort itself out. Whatever works for you will work. Whatever doesn't work for you doesn't work. You know, if you're suffering and wearing a amethyst crystal helps you ease your anxiety, good for you. You know, and here's the thing that people don't understand. When you're suffering, all right, when you're going through the anxiety problem or whatever, for different people, different things is going to work, all right, and you cannot predict that. You cannot predict which one is going to solve and or cure your suffering or whatever. So when you are suffering, then start consuming and start searching for solutions. And when you search for solutions, something will stick, something won't stick. Whatever sticks, use it. Whatever doesn't stick, throw it. It's that simple. However, don't try to use self help to avoid suffering. Don't try to avoid it. Of course, when you're consuming it, you will avoid some obstacles, but don't let that be your goal. Your goal is, remember, point number one is that adventure, right? Whatever you chose to pursue that adventure, whatever that adventure is, it could be like that woman, it could be like the money, it could be your health, and this is like the big three of any person. Have good relationships, with family and friends. So whatever your goal is, choose it and start. This is your goal. Whatever you choose. Oh, I have to get a hot girlfriend. Good. That's a goal, right? Go for it. Try your level best to get a hot girlfriend. See, and you'll have resistance and all that stuff, right? Then you'll have like an entire journey. Find what works. Find what works. And just so, and this will lead you to something else, and other thing will lead you to something else, right? Uh, the idea that I want to push in this video is you have to follow your highest excitement. Follow your highest excitement to the best of your abilities, to the best of your abilities, all right? Without expecting any outcome. Expecting any outcome. Like, let's say your goal is to like get a hot girlfriend, follow that to the best of your abilities. And when you can not do that anymore, choose the next best exciting one. Do that for the best of your abilities. And when you can't do that anymore, choose the next best exciting one. And that's basically your journey. So when you're trying to like pursue your highest excitement, right, you won't always feel happy, blissful, and in ecstasy. You will face some problems that is mostly created by your belief system and stuff like that, which will cause suffering. But understand the trials and tribulation is part of the journey. It's a feature. It's not a bug. It's a feature, because every time you overcome suffering, you realize more of who you really are. If you ask me 6 years back, oh, I'm gonna be like a YouTuber, super confident, I'm gonna talk with like a oomph, is I wouldn't believe you, honestly. And someday I will show you a video when I shot long back, but I won't believe you, But today it is. So through suffering, I got to know who I really am, and who you really are is someone beautiful, abundant, free, healthy, amazing, and all the suffering does is just reflects that, and it makes you suffer until unless you realize that. That's it. And this is a feature, not a bug. And whenever you're coming into suffering, then consume the self-help. Do it as a hobby, like whatever you consume, like every day. But when you're really suffering, that's when you search for self-help and see what works. All right. And whatever works for you. Whatever doesn't work for you. See, that simple. And that's how you use self-help. In future videos, I will try talking about motivation and what motivates you. uh, how to distinguish between a motivation that is coming from fear and motivation that's coming from a place of love, because both are very different and they have very different energy behind them. But that's it for this video. I want to end this video by this like Reddit post with this, like, I don't know, a bot talks, some Google translator talks about a technique to motivate yourself, and I kind of liked it, so I thought I'll share it in this video.
My sister. Think of my future self. How will my future self feel in an hour or two if I skip my gym session? Will my future self be happy if I do this pile of dishes now? Before bed? Or would he prefer to have to do it in the morning? Before work? I have a 3-month deadline on this project. Will my future self appreciate my current self taking the first 3 or 4 weeks easy? Or will he be really pissed off? Dot. Essentially delayed gratification. Pretty much all the bad stuff gives us instant gratification.
So that's it, right? Think of your future self. Okay, would my future self appreciate this? And you can do that to kind of get out of that loop of, oh, I'll do it later. And the later never comes. For me, I thought I will do the YouTube channel later, and 2 years later, I didn't have a YouTube channel. So that's how dangerous and deadly later can be. Alright, guys, let me know in the comments below what you guys think. How have you used motivational videos? How do you resonate with this kind of concept? Let me know in the comments below. I really would love to hear. Alright, see ya.